Hello my loves and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nina and in today's video I will show you how I style my hair in a vintage blow dry. This is the final result after not only blow drying but also sleeping on my curls, and I'm going to show you everything. How I do the whole blow dry. I'm going to show you how I use the blow dryer and the brush in order to do this, and also how to set and also how to sleep with it so that you don't lose your curls overnight. It's been a while since we've done a hair tutorial on this channel, and what could be better than showing you how I blow dry and style my hair every day. I don't do this every day, of course. I blow dry my hair 2 times a week tops, but I do style it every single time. Just so you know, my hair type is 2B, which means I need to style it no matter what. If I want it to be straight, I need to style it. If I want it to be curly, I need to style it. If I want it to look natural, it could look like this or like this. There's no in between. What I'm trying to say is I have years and years and years of experience playing around with my hair and styling it. I've been blow drying my hair since my mom has been doing it since I was born. So if there's any connection I do have in the world, is with a blow dryer. So I decided to take those years of experience and share all the tips that I have. I know it's extremely frustrating when you search for like vintage blow dry or that type of thing online, and you find people who already have the rollers on and they just show you how they are removing them and not showing you the process of putting them up. So I'm going to show you everything, super specific details on how I hold the blow dryer and the hairbrush at the same time, how I blow dry my hair, the technique behind it, how I put the rollers on, the step-by-step process. It might be super helpful if you have curly hair or somewhat curly hair, wavy hair, I don't know how you would call mine, but 2B type of hair, 2C. Or if you have straight hair, you can probably use some of the tips on how to set your hair so that it looks a little more on the curly side. Here we have an assistant as well. But the idea is that after you watch this video, you can practice a little bit and you'll know how to do everything yourself. But first of all, you need to have your hair wet. I'm using a microfiber towel. You could use a cotton shirt or anything that's comfortable for you, but you just need to find something that can keep your hair away and getting a little less moist. This helps you reduce the time you spend actually blow drying it. The idea is for it to be 70% wet, so if you need a little help, you can just bring some water and just use it and then comb your hair again, but it should be okay after wearing this for like 20-25 minutes. I have a ton of hair, so it takes like 30 minutes to get it this wet or this moist. When that's ready, second thing you need to do is to comb your hair. So that's what I'm going to do right now. As you know, I always use a natural fiber brush, and that is going to help you untie the knots that you may have, and it's going to be healthier for your hair. Using plastic is like the worst thing possible, and especially if the hairbrush has those like tiny like bubbles at the end, those are making your knots break instead of just combing through them. So whatever it is, even if it's not a natural fiber brush, you need to find one that looks like this. It's just straight lines so that it goes through your hair smoothly. I'm sorry if I'm touching the microphone. Here's my assistant. She makes the magical appearance anytime I'm blow drying my hair because she loves this. Okay, so when you're done doing that, the next thing to do is you need to choose how to set your hair. So if you go into Pinterest and you type vintage blow dry, you will find a ton of like tutorials, image tutorials on how to set your hair. And you need to choose what type of hairstyle you want that day. So lately, as my hair is on the longer side and also as my bangs are quite long now, I am going to choose this blow drying tutorial And the idea is for you to just follow what they're saying. So when you're done with blow drying that section, you need to roll it up in the direction that they're telling you. So this is quite easy because most of the hairs go down or like to the sides. So that's what I've been doing lately and what has been working for me. But yeah, you choose whatever you feel it's comfortable and whatever you think is going to look nice on your hair. So I'm going to part my hair down the middle because that's what they are saying there. It could be on the side depending on the hairstyle that you choose. Now, one important thing about setting your hair is that you need to keep the curl up while you finish your blow dry or while it finishes drying. It can be just you naturally waiting for it to dry up or helping it with a hair dryer or blowing it like I'm going to do. But for that, you need any type of rollers. So I only have Velcro rollers and I don't like this too much because as my hair is super long, sometimes at least one of them will get like all tangled up and I will need to just unravel it and take it down, and by the time I achieve that, that specific curl is not as curly as the other side or as the back or whatever. It always happens with just one, but I spent like 10 minutes trying to untangle it, so I'm not a fan of Velcro rollers. The ones that I wish I had are the sponge rollers, but believe it or not, they are so hard to come across here in Argentina. They are either like $90, which is crazy for hair rollers, or they are just super cheap and they become nothing by the time you spend like a month with them. So we're not doing that. What I do have and what I do use to do this are hair clips. You could use hair clips or bobby pins as well. I'm going to show you how I use both on different sides of my hair. The idea is for this to just hold the curl and that's it. But you could also use like pieces of fabric and you like throw the fabric inside the curl and then you tie a knot and that's it. Back in the day, they even used this like hair specific like Scotch tape. It was crazy. People complain a lot about that hair Scotch tape, but they used that to keep their curls on and so that they could sleep a little better at night. So whatever is more comfortable for you. I definitely don't sleep with this because they are super uncomfortable, but I will show you how I sleep with some type of hair styling with this clips on so that I can keep my hair looking like that a little longer. But yeah, that's everything I think I needed to share with you, and hopefully you can learn everything that you need about hair and about how to blow dry it and style it. And yeah, let's start. I start by sectioning my hair. The idea behind doing this first is to help me while I am blow drying my hair so that I can only remove one hair clip and start with that section. And it also helps me not go through one section twice. That helps with the heat damage and everything that I'm putting my hair through. And I'm of course trying to copy the drawing. In there they say to put 5 sections on each side, but I decided to go with 3. In here I'm including my bangs, so I don't think I can separate my hair into too many sections, but you can choose how many you want depending on how much hair you have, how voluminous you want it to be, or how many hair rollers you own in order to do this. Then I go to the back and I try to follow the tutorial as well. So it says 1 at the top of the head, then 2, and then I decided to do 3 sections with my hair, and I went with 2 on each of those sections instead of 3 as it says in there. Again, you can decide how many you want depending on how much volume you want or how much hair you have. Okay, so I just followed the tutorial on separating the sections. As you can see, these are just like tiny buns. And I look crazy, I know. But the idea is to just keep them separated because it's going to be easier to blow dry the hair. And now I can go section by section and just removing the clip, blow drying as I'm going to show you, and then just putting the clip again. If your hair is straight, what you need to do is just take one section, use 2 fingers. You can open them or close them depending on how loose or tight you want the curl to be. I'm going to do them super tight, and I'm going to make a curl around my fingers and then just go up all the way like this. And when I have reached the end of the section, I'm just going to clip it from the inside. So I'm going to place one bit of the hair clip inside the curl and then just place it in there. As you can see, there's the space here, the curl in here, and that's it. That's exactly what I'm going to do when I blow dry my hair, but for anyone who has straight hair, that is going to help hair just take that shape, like that curly shape. For the rest of us who have to do all the rest of the work, we're going to grab this section and we're going to start blow drying. Okay, so as I'm right-handed, I am going to grab my hairbrush with my left hand and the blow dryer with the right hand. The blow dryer is a lot heavier, so I need my really good hand and my skilled hand to do all the work. This I'm not going to move a lot, so I can use my left hand. Okay, so I'm going to start straightening my hair this way, putting the hairbrush like this and making just one turn, and that's it. It should stay on its own because it's wet. And now I'm going to just hold the hairbrush like this. I'm going to take the blow dryer. I'm going to make sure that the accessory in here goes the same way as the blow dryer, like this. It shouldn't be the other way around because I'm not doing anything, you see? I need it to be flat on top of that, and I'm just going to start blow drying. As you can see, I try to go in every possible direction, making sure that the hair is dry everywhere and that it's also looking smooth. Okay, now that I'm near the end, I'm going to straighten my hair and put some tension in here, put the hairbrush down and do a turn. So the same way, but the other way around. And as I start getting closer to the ends, I'm going to start rolling it on its own. Like, I'm going to show you later as I roll it, but the idea is to just move your fingers and make it roll inside your hands. So we're going to go the other way around so that we start here and make sure that everything is smooth and straight, but then we're going to start curling and curling and actually rolling and rolling. The important thing while blow drying is to keep some tension in the hair. It's not supposed to be uncomfortable or anything, but you should feel a slight pull as if you were trying to get the brush away from your hair. So as you can see, the curl is up. And what I'm going to do now that it's hot is I'm going to follow the curl. I'm going to put it around my fingers and I'm just going to go up all the way. As I did showing for people who have straight hair, you're going to do this. And when you get to the end of the section, you're just going to put the hair clip and set it in place. So you see that beautiful circle in there? That's my first curl, and I'm going to leave it in there. And I'm going to continue with this curling here so that I can show you how to do it with your left hand, because you will have to do it on both sides and they can be a little tricky. Again, I always want to hold my the blow dryer with the right hand and the hairbrush with the left hand, because this is the one hand that will have to work a little less and that is less skilled. So first I'm going to grab my hair, create a little tension going like 90 degrees. I'm going to put the hairbrush on top of my hair. Then I'm going to turn it just a little bit. The loose ends should be like this. You shouldn't be like rolling it over, just one turn and that's it. And then I'm going to grab the blow dryer with my right hand, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going the way the hair is going, so in that direction. The accessory, this thingy in here, should be going like flat against the hair. So I'm going to start blow drying. Okay, so up until now, I haven't really moved anything. I just keep my hand like this, holding this. It should hold the hair, or I should be holding the hairbrush, so that it's always creating a little tension. My hair shouldn't be loose like this. I should be holding it like this, almost like if I wanted to get the brush out. And when I see that this is dried enough, I can start going a little bit down. So it's like I'm combing down. So see, I just walked like this bit with the hairbrush, and I'm just going to keep blow drying. Okay, now that all of this is dried, I'm going to hold my hair in 90 degrees. I'm going to place the hairbrush on the bottom, like under the hair section, and I'm going to turn it around. So let me do it again. Hold it with tension, put it under, turn, and leave the loose ends like this. So see, I start like running my fingers and going down, running my fingers and going down. That's like run, 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 run up and push down. Run up, push down. You don't want to go up all the way because it's going to get tangled up. You just need a tiny bit. So roll up, push down, roll up, push down. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You see that it's kind of like frizzy in here, but the important thing is that the curl is done. So anything with the heat, it's going to tame down. So I'm just going to do the same. I'm going to do a tiny curl, and I'm going to grab the hair clip that I had before, and I'm just going to place it in there inside the curl. And that's what I'm going to continue doing with this bit. Then I will go section by section, combing, blow drying, and then setting the curl up with my hair clip. If I ever feel like my hair is not wet enough, I will spray some water and then comb, blow dry, and set the curl. For this section in particular, the one with my bangs, I'm also going to set it with Velcro rollers to help with the volume. For the sections on the back, I always try to blow dry them to the right or left depending on what's closer, because they are more difficult to reach. But the important thing here is to set them in the direction that the drawing is telling you. So in the sections on the back, everything is supposed to go down, so I'm setting the curl down. The last section on top of the head can be a little tricky because by the time you reach this point, you already have a head full of rollers and it can make the blow drying process more difficult. But what I do is I come to the front, I put the brush on top of the hair section, and then I go with a blow dryer to the front. I try to go in that direction because it's also super helpful to create volume on the top of the head, which is something we love. For this section in particular, I only go in this direction, trying to put the blow dryer in that section between where the brush ends and where the hair starts, as you can see as I'm pointing out. And that way I'm also creating the curl in the direction that it's supposed to go, which is downwards. Lastly, I blow dry a little bit of hot air all over my head to make sure that everything gets hot again before I just wait for a few hours. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I finished blow drying my hair, so I'm going to take off all the clips. Here we have some bobby pins that I put on. As you see, we have some nice curls like this. And I'm just going to remove them all, starting from the bottom and going up so that I don't miss any clips or bobby pins on the way. You see those really beautiful curls in there. This should look pretty much the same for someone who has straight hair. The important bit is that this part in here is super curly like this. And I'm just going to remove them all. Look at those gorgeous curls. They came out so beautiful. Have this one on top. As you can see, we have some nice volume here, which is exactly what we need for that piece. And then we have this one and this one. Okay, so nice curls all the way. So I'm not going to comb through them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some hair oil. I use this one from L'Oreal, and I'm just going to put like 2 puffs in my hand so that it's like that. And I'm just going to rub it in until my hands are warm, and I'm going to go through the curls with my fingers. And on this side, on the back, making sure that there aren't any flyaways. And when I'm done, I'm just going to go through my bangs. I am going to do this, and I'm going to go through my hair until I find that my hands are completely dry. As you see, the curls stay pretty much done, even though I'm getting my fingers through them, but I'm not actually combing them as I would do with a brush. And with the upcoming days, they will get looser and looser with the days and with the hours. So right now I'm going out, and when I come back I'm going to show you how I will sleep with my curls on, so that it's easier and comfortable for me to sleep, but at the same time I have nice hair tomorrow because I'm just doing this today. It's also, I don't think it's raining anymore, but it was quite humid this afternoon, so maybe I'm going to lose a tiny bit of my curls on the way there. But yeah, I could do a hairstyle or something. I'm just going to put all the hair oil in there, and now my hands are all dry, completely dry, so that means everything is in my hair. And I could style it any way I want. I could do like a ponytail or a bun or something. The nice thing is that the curls are always going to sit that way, so they look really beautiful. And I can also, removing the hair, I could also do like those like 2020 trends on TikTok. You know how they do that. And it sits that way. Look at all that volume. Yay. So that's how you do it. Now I'm going to leave, and I will come back to show you how I'm going to sleep. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see I have some frizziness in my hair. That's because of the humidity outside. It happens. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to comb my hair loosely. You see the curls are a little looser as well, but we can fix that for tomorrow so that they are a little bit better, or not as loose, because they will keep getting looser every day. So we need to keep them looking a little more curled. Argentina's weather is quite terrible for hair like mine. People in here have such straight hair. They don't know what it's like to walk in their humidity. But, well, we do what we can. We learn to work it out. So when you're done combing your hair, you have two options. Either just put it up the way I'm going to show you, or use a little bit of water so that the curls stay a little bit tighter on top. What should we do today? Maybe go with a little bit of water. Okay, so I got the water now, and I'm just going to spray it. You don't need much, just a tiny bit on each side. So on the ends, on this side, and like that. That's enough. Just give it a tiny bit wet. And what we're going to do now, as crazy as you're going to look, it works. We are going to take the hair and we're going to take it in half. So you see, like this. And now we're just going to comb it up. So I'm just going to grab it as if I was going to do a ponytail, like a side ponytail. I'm just going to take it all over my head up here. I'm not necessarily using the comb for this, just my fingers. And when I have it here on top, I am going to take the hair, comb it up a little bit more, maybe use a tiny bit more of water in here that doesn't seem super wet. And I'm going to try to follow the curls. So as all the hair went down on each curl, the curls, or this entire bit of hair, is going the same direction. So I'm going to try and make a curl with that. So I'm going to use like 3 fingers and then just keep rolling up. Okay. try and get it up, and you see there's a circle that you can barely see it. Mostly not. But you know, we have a circle in here. You can see my thumb that is like in the middle of that sort of curl that we're making, and I'm just going to take my hair clip, one of the ones that I used, and I'm going to go through the curl to the back, and then I'm going to grab another hair clip and I'm going to go from the back to the front to make sure that that curl stays in there. And with the other side, I'm going to do the same. We make the circle here with like 2 or 3 fingers. I'm going to use 3 for this one. And then I just roll and roll and roll. And then I try to keep it looking to the inside so that it's like holding this way. And we want to keep the curl like open. We want to see the thumb go through it. And we want to make sure that this is super tight. It's not supposed to be extremely tight so that it's uncomfortable, but tightly enough so that it doesn't fall like this. And we're going to put a hair clip through it, going from the front to the back. So it's going to cross the curl to the back, and then another clip right next to it, going from the back to the front. And that's it. So I know I look ridiculous. I know I look like Dracula. I know. It's crazy, but as people say, the uglier you go to sleep, the more beautiful you're going to wake up in the morning. And yes, it's kind of extreme, but it's worth it. So anything that you feel is uncomfortable, I try to move my head like this, and if this are my bangs, so they could be folding out or just leaving my head as I go. But for the rest of the hair, if that is okay, I am not going to be moving my head too drastically during the night. I just need it to be away from, like, you know, anything that touches my pillow. So, haha, I never drink
wine.
Okay. Okay, so it's the next day, and as you can see, I have my hair up. I kind of redid, I think it was this side, because it got a little loose before I went to sleep, so I redid the curl, but just the same way. And as you can see, I have a curl in here, and we're going to take it out. So I have one on the front. Need to be careful not to take any hairs out. From the back, that's the hair falling beautifully. And same thing on the back. I'm gonna show you this clip. Ow. I snap some hair sometimes. Okay, but they fall beautifully. Okay, and now I'm going to sort of remove the parting on the back. See all those beautiful curls? It was all thanks to all the water that I used yesterday. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb this hair because it's looking kind of crazy. And I'm going to put a little bit of hair oil, a little more hair oil as well, so that I can help it. But look how voluminous and bouncy it is. Truly beautiful. This curl is kind of looking weird, but I think we can fix it with like the comb, and the rest is stunning. Okay, so I have my comb in here, and we're going to go from the ends all the way to the top. As you can see, I try to put the curl around my hand so that when I'm combing, I'm sort of helping it keep the curl. Okay, now it's all combed and nicely, and I'm going to use the oil to smooth it out a little bit. Warm it up on your hands. You have your oily hands, and you put everything in your hair, starting from the ends. And when you have a little less on your hands, you can just go from the bottoms up, doing like this motion to help the curls go up. I ran out of space on my phone, so you lost the final part, but I was just using the last bit of oil I had on my hands, and I was using it on my roots and on my bangs. The good thing about these hair oils is that they are not really super heavy, so your hair won't get greasy from using it, but you don't want like all the hair oil that you put on your hands to go directly onto the roots. You want it first on the ends, which is where you need it the most to keep your hair looking shiny and glorious and beautiful. And to decrease the frizz and everything else, you just put it around the roots. Now I could basically do any hairstyle, and the curls are in there, which is beautiful and which is super helpful to make any hairstyle look a little more vintage. You can also use a little bit of volumizing powder on the roots, or you can do a beehive or just anything, and the curls will stay there. And yeah, that's basically it. Those are my tips. I hope they are helpful. I hope you start doing this. I know for many people, especially people who have straight hair, they're like, oh, I don't have the time to do all that. Girl, curly girls, we have to find the time, because if not, we're going to look like Hermione. So, you know, we just have to make space on our calendars and on our schedules to do this. So, you know, you can definitely find that. I know it's kind of like overwhelming sometimes to spend like an hour doing this, but I do take the time of like blow drying my hair. I never do it in front of the mirror. I do it watching series. I did this whole video watching Desperate Housewives. So yeah, I just find a series that I don't care too much about listening to, and I just read the subtitles while I'm watching. And yeah, it's just, you know, trying to do something and to entertain myself while I'm doing it, so that I don't feel that I'm just, you know, being extremely careful with my hair or just caring about it too much. There are plenty of other like tools that you can use. A lot of girls on Instagram, they use like the blow drying brush, which is amazing. But yeah, you can just find whatever feels more interesting to you. And one thing that I forgot to say as well is that if you feel lazy, which is something I do sometimes, I just straighten my hair, and then I do all of this with like water and the curl so that it looks a little more vintage. When you straighten your hair, the curls are going to be a lot looser than with a blow dry, but it works the same way. And I do that when I need to do my hair in like 30 minutes and wait for the it to set. I just use 30 minutes of just blow drying really quick, straightening everything, it's straightened, and then I just start sectioning and putting the curls. So yeah, you will figure out many different ways of doing it, but yeah, it just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice, and just wanting to look fantastic on the next day. That was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching and for being here, and see you on the next one. Bye!
But they sure got some cuties incorrect.